Well, another week of developments in the DWI deception scandal hitting the Albuquerque Police Department. Just today, we learned prosecutors dismissed 4 more DWI cases as part of a federal investigation. That now brings the total to 199 dismissed cases. Now, if you haven't been following along or just need to catch you up, APD placed 5 officers on leave for an alleged scandal involving them purposely missing court. Now, the new case dismissals just scratch the surface of what else we know tonight, Trevor.
Yeah, Tessa, we are uncovering much more about one of the 5 APD officers placed on leave. We're talking about the highly compensated former Lieutenant Justin Hunt. We learned this week, of course, that he resigned, and we have previously independently connected Hunt to the attorney also under investigation. Here he is, Thomas Clear III. The feds raided his office last month, but neither he nor the officers put on leave are facing any charges yet. Hunt remains, however, the only officer to have resigned thus far. Now we are learning more about Hunt and his connection to the attorney Clear. So, Hunt reportedly began his career with APD back in the year 2000. Records show that was the same year he was the officer in a DWI case in which Clear III was also the attorney listed. That case ended up being dismissed the following year. He and Clear, though, were mentioned in multiple other cases over the course of the next few years. Now, some of those were prosecuted, others were dismissed. However, Hunt didn't officially join the DWI unit until 2011. So from 2011 until 2014, Hunt and Clear showed up in 18 of the same DWI cases. 15 of those 18 were tossed out. Do the math, that's 5 out of every 6. Hunt eventually did leave the DWI unit in 2014, but he was still with the police department. In fact, last year, he was the highest paid city employee, raking in about $250,000. And although Clear is listed primarily as a criminal defense attorney, court records show he also represented Hunt in his divorce. Now, the dismissed cases involving Hunt are not actually part of the 199 just recently thrown out by the Bernalillo County DA's office. We did reach out to the DA's office about cases involving Hunt from the past and how those are now being handled. A spokesperson says, though, they are still awaiting more info from APD about the details surrounding that investigation. Interestingly enough, we've also learned Hunt was the officer in a DWI case from 2014 against a man named Joaquin Noon. In fact, court documents show that Noon had 3 DWI cases. His attorney for each of them was Thomas Clear III. Those cases span 11 total years, one filed in 2008 and one in 2014, the last one coming in 2019. All 3 of those cases were eventually dismissed. What's also interesting, though, is the officer in that 2019 case was Honorio Alba Jr. You might recall he's one of the other officers that APD recently placed on leave while everything is still being investigated. Now, we have reached out to the man that we believe to be Joaquin Noon listed in these cases. We have not heard back just yet. Tessa.
Every day there seems to be something new in this investigation. All right, Trevor.